Hi guys, Steve here from 3x1 Airsoft in Leeds. Well, it's been a while since we've done any YouTube videos or any kind of unboxing. I feel like I should be in a suit today. Possibly explain that in a second. So, EMG KSG shotgun. These were originally brought out by Tokyo Marui about 10 years ago. Hit the market, big scene. TM quality, TM prices. So you were looking around about £400 if you can find one in stock. EMG have now got the license, official license from Keltec to produce the KSG, and they've gone into partnership with Golden Eagle that do all the M870s. Again, a copy of the TM stuff, and brought out the KSG. So let's get into it and see what you get. So as soon as you get the box open, you've got manual, not that impressive. Nice CN on jamming rod. And then you've got the KSG in all its glory. So it's nice and secure in the foam packaging. 3 shells, speed loader, as EMG do with all their licensed product. You get the EMG card. It's also got a QR code on the back for a set of instructions. If you want to read your instructions, being airsofters, we probably don't read instructions full stop. So there it is, KSG in all its glory. I've seen it in John Wick, mainly in the films. It's been in a few video games, but this feels sturdy. It feels very much like the TM one. You've got a plastic handguard with a integrated RIS on the bottom for putting on that vertical grip. That is molded in, you can't take that out. RIS on the top for putting optic on it, EOTech, acro, something like that. And then when you start to get to the rear, this is the business end, where you get your shells, which are very nice. The shells themselves are actually see-through or translucent, so when you actually get your BBs loaded in, you can see your BBs. These are a nice touch. These only come with a KSG, where the standard ones that come with Golden Eagles, they're okay. You know, they are a copy of the TM stuff, but they just feel a little bit more premium, to be honest. Loading the KSG has always been a little bit tricky. So on the real one, it's capable of taking 2 lots of 6 shells, and then you flick that lever over to depend on which shell or which tube you are selecting from. The Airsoft one, because it only uses 1 shell, which holds 30 BBs, it goes in the right-hand tube, which is this one here. Once you want to fill the KSG with gas, like I said, it's on a gas tank, so you pull off the very well-fitting butt plate, which is nice and solid. Again, got the Keltec logo on. As you can see, you've got your fill valve there, so you don't actually need to take it out, but if you're storing it for any length of time, it would be advisable. This lever here, as it's detailed in the instructions, push that up, and you'll hear the gas escape, and then you've got a gas tank. Similar in design to the TM, as I said earlier, but not compatible. So if you've got a TM KSG, they're not cross-compatible with gas tanks. Cool. Under this top cover, which you push and then pull up, there you've got your 3 or 6 shots selectable, like most gas shotguns. So it is currently in 3, and then just to push that back in, push forward. It's on a spring retainer there. Pop-up iron sights, or flip-up iron sights. So if you don't want to run an optic, you certainly can do. What we'll do, we'll put this in the range, gas it up, and then chrono it, and then give you our thoughts. Okay, so we're in the range. As you can see, as I said earlier, once you get the shells loaded, they look pretty cool. You can actually see the BBs in there. We're using Rebel 2.0s and WE2X. So let's give this KSG by EMG a chrono and see what she does. Okay, so we have tricked it out a little bit like John Wick, but an update. So we've got a FMA Magpul RBG grip and a aim point acro. Nice respectable 339. This is on 3-shot, and again 328, 329, 331. Right, what we're now going to do is see what it spreads like. So bear with us. Okay, right, so we're in the 8-meter range. Got 2 targets down there. We're going to go for the top one first and see what the spread's like. We're still on 3-shot. Okay, we'll go up closer and see what that's done. Right, so we've got a, I was aiming, we haven't actually zeroed the acro in, we just basically whacked it on. So I was having my point of aim, which was at dead center. As you can see, we've got a nice spread quite low, got one, possibly 2 flyers there, but the main group is in the bottom. So what we're going to do now is try on the bottom. Okay, so back out the range. Groupings are pretty much consistent across both targets. It's a nice tight spread. Again, we haven't got the facilities at the moment to see what the actual overall range will be, which we might get to do if we drop down to Invicta at Bradford CQE site. But first impressions on this EMG Kel-Tec, it's a solid performer. It feels right in the hand. It's been a long time since I've had a TM1 in my hand. It feels very similar. The fact that it is a fully licensed product. Yes, the TM1's got trademarks, but it's not licensed. You know, it feels right. You've got some nice positive fire controls, like the safety. When you flick it over, you definitely know that you're in safe or fire, because it says in bright white or bright red. It's nice. I like it. If I had one small whinge, I wanted to put that on it, the Quake or the Quark C shotgun tracer. Unfortunately, due to the actual the overall barrel size of the KSG, these just don't fit. So if you're looking for a tracer, that might be something to consider. Lots of real estate for optics or torches. It feels solid. I like it. I think that paired with a John Wick Combat Master and a suit, you're all set. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any questions, these will be up on our website later on today. Please feel free to send us a message. Thanks so much for watching.